Hello everybody, welcome back to the Michigan Outdoorsman. My name is Jeremiahvalpatic. Today I'm going to bring you that video I talked about in the previous one and how we can improve our accuracy with this one simple step using this tool here. And it doesn't cost you anything, it just takes time. So stick around, we're going to show you that here. So to show you guys what we're going to do here today, I have got my Bergara B14R and I am going to prove to you how this works using a very simple ammunition here. This is the CCI standard velocity. This is kind of my staple for shooting .22 rimfire. What we're going to do is we're going to play around with our torque spec on our action screws, which will be located right here under the trigger. Behind the trigger actually, and then just forward of the mag well right here. Now I've already set these to 35 inch-pounds here. Inch-pounds, not foot-pounds. Okay? And what we're looking at here is how this affects our accuracy. And what it does is it changes the harmonics on the barreled action, I guess. That's how it affects the accuracy. So what we've done, and I've already done this, I've already proven this, but what we will do is we'll start at 35 inch-pounds, we'll shoot at 50 yards. It's probably better to go to 100, but right now I got some wind kind of going on downrange. So for the sake of not having that mess up our results and make it worse than what it could be, we're just gonna stick to 50 yards. You will be able to see a slight difference there. I've already got targets set up and I've marked them all from 35 up to 60 inch-pounds. We're gonna shoot 5-shot groups and we're gonna make an adjustment and I'll show you what we're gonna do. But I will say this, YouTube does not allow me to show taking apart firearms anymore. They will ban my videos or I won't get paid for them, I guess. So I am trying to limit how much of that happens. So what we're going to do is cut to the part of me already having torqued it down to the next spec. You'll just have to take my word for it. But try this at home and you'll see for yourself how well it works. So right here I've got 5 rounds loaded up so I don't shoot more than 5. We've got our Tacticam mounted right here on the firearm. And that right there will help give us some. Got our torque wrench set up. This is a 4mm. Allen right there for the action screws. We've got the gun set at 35 inch-pounds already. 5 rounds, here we go. So we'll get this started. And let's see if I can remember to turn off and on my scope camera this time, huh? That was pretty annoying from the last video. So I'll get this camera positioned where you guys can see me running the bolt better and just see the overall firearm. All right, so let's get into this. First shot's probably a cold bore. So that's 50 yards. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to flip the rifle up, loosen our action screws. I'm going to take the rifle, kind of pull the gun away from the stock, kind of to reset the bedding on it, so to speak, up against the recoil lug. And then I'm going to tighten this screw first. I don't think it really matters, but I'm just going to do the same thing. That's the biggest thing. I'm going to do the same thing every time, so we have the repeatable experience, I guess. So tighten this top one first, then this bottom one. We're going to go to 40 inch-pounds. All right, 40 inch-pounds. Already set, tightened, and I always double check my torque values because sometimes you can get them to creep in a little bit tighter. We're going to shoot with a 40 inch-pound target, which would be right below it. 45 inch-pounds. Just did 50. $55. All right, so now we're at 60 inch-pounds with this Wheeler fat wrench. This thing's awesome. I went down to 30 inch-pounds on this rifle, which scares me a little bit just because I'm worried the jarring could knock it out. But I went down and measured, and I always thought 50 inch-pound shot the best of this rifle, but after measuring the groups, I was wrong. So we're gonna try 30 and 35. Looks to me like 35 is our best group down there, even with a flyer. That says a lot. So we're gonna try 30 and work our way up to 35 and see what that does.
So there's 30 inch-pounds?
So one thing I want to mention that you probably can't see through the scope lens is essentially those bullets I can see on different torque values are spiraling like this. Now this is a crazy exaggeration, but you can see that bullet do this lob. All right, rifle's set at 35 inch-pounds. We'll fire a second shot group on the shoot and see, and the last one left. All right, guys, so in conclusion, we have discovered that 35 and 30 inch-pounds shoot the best out of this rifle, with 30 inch-pounds being even tighter than 35. We've confirmed it several targets now, and I have adjusted my turrets to where I can get the best accuracy out of that at 30 inch-pounds. What I have done is I have taken my screws out and then added Loctite, blue Loctite, to keep them from coming back out again. 30 inch-pounds is a little on the light side in my opinion. I wish it would have shot better at the 35 at least, but 30 inch-pounds, I can't beat that group. I really can't. Take your time, experiment, find out what's best for your rifle, shoot it, enjoy it, and good luck. Thank you guys for watching. I wanted to say thank you guys so much for all of the subs I've been getting here. We are now over 1,000 subscribers strong, and that has allowed YouTube to start paying me for my YouTube videos, and I'm very grateful for that. So keep up the good work. I really appreciate your guys' views and your guys' comments. I wanted to say thank you guys for all that. It does not go unnoticed. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me, and hopefully I can bring you guys better content and quality of videos in the 24 year.